Slutty, what's going? Hey man, we got that boy 1090J. Pooh Shiesty don't give a fuck after Feds drop Gucci Kidnapping video. Before we get in there, make sure you subscribe right now. I ain't gonna do too much talking, let you get into it. In me.
Pooh Shiesty is facing life in federal prison over the Gucci Mane robbery. The video has been released, and it's very possible Mr. Pooh gets the entire life sentence. You want to make hundreds of dollars from your phone for free? There's a bunch of new games you get paid to play on some free cash. Now, DJ Academics would post to Twitter stating, Pooh Shiesty robbing Gucci, recorded the whole crime and upped the Draco on Guwap when he tried to walk away.
Oh, shit. You jumped this dump. Let them know you dropping. I drop you. No, I said, Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out. Real, they never did no police.
Oh my god. This nigga really said, real nigga never did no police shit. Every time I hear that shit kill me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit, nigga. Well, he about to do police shit now. And then you finna be the first nigga he do some police shit too. Nigga, you going to jail, nigga. Fuck that. You going to prison. Boy. You going up the road, my boy. You finna be like motherfucking Shank Chalk Redemption, whatever movie that is where them niggas got down in jail and shit. Or nigga, you finna be like Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence life, nigga. Fuck you talking about. That's how your ass finna be, boy. Your ass finna get life, nigga. Fuck you talking about. The way you did this whole motherfucker, the way you did this shit, the way you set that whole motherfucker up, you gonna goddamn, what's that out at that time? I don't fucking know that. Some fake ass messenger shit where like they think 12 can't even get a hold of and shit like that. Now you got Big 30, big fat ass recording and shit. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit. Real nigga ain't never did no police shit. Boy, you dumb in hell,
So
man.
they done what you do. Good job. You said you want to get job. You said
Okay, let's break this down, right? Because this isn't the longest video. It's 27 seconds. And to be honest with you, what it sounds like is that nervous conversation, not because anyone's really scared, but because everyone in the room knows someone could get hurt very fucking quickly if something goes wrong. So, clearly we have Pooh Shiesty's dad, who's holding the bag that I guess the Draco came out of and a piece of paper.
Oh, shit. You jumped this dump.
I'm guessing that's Big 30 talking because it sounds like the guy behind the camera who's recording, and we know Big 30 recorded this video. The video came from his phone. Now, I don't know who the fuck this is. I'm sure we could figure it out if we took the time. But as soon as Gucci walks over here, he pulls out the Draco. From what we were told, and what the paperwork stated, was that Pooh Shiesty had the Draco. But this is one of the other associates clearly holding it. We're not actually seeing Pooh with a gun in his hand, which may be used in his legal defense. Like, look, I didn't have a gun, but the homie damn sure had a gun. And I mean, yeah, obviously everything still looks pretty fucking bad when your homeboy is standing right here with a big ass gun next to Guwap himself. But let's continue.
Let them know you dropping. I drop you. No, I said, Pooh Shiesty dropping 10-17. Shout out. Real, they never did no police. None of that, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Real nigga never did no police, none of that, bro. That's the phrase of 2026. I ain't gonna lie. Real nigga never did no police shit. Real nigga. Yeah, real nigga never did no police
Honest
shit.
with you, Pooh was telling him what to do, but Gucci doesn't sound scared. Like, I don't really hear any fear in his voice because they try to make it, you know, a couple of interviews came out. Hernandez Govan, the guy that beat the Dolph murder, he came out saying that Gucci was crying, this and that. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the clip.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you got the Draco to your head.
Yeah, I mean, I understand you're supposed to, you know what I'm saying, you know, you're gonna follow their instructions, but you know, you're still supposed to keep your pride though, you know what I'm saying, you know. Yeah, Gucci was on. Gucci next move was shedding tears.
You stupid.
It was crazy, you know what I'm saying. But he should have been more prepared, pulling up like that, knowing that it was an issue. I was surprised. I was shocked. You know, that ain't how real street move, you know.
So hearing that and then going back to the video, you can hear Gucci's voice.
Shout out to real nigga ain't never did no police, but none of that, bro. Tell them what's going on. We just did that, they got what you do.
Real nigga never did no police shit, none of that. Bro, wait, I can't believe this nigga said this stupid shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this is the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life.
You job. You say you want to your job.
Like, he don't sound scared. He sound annoyed. He sounds like, yeah, y'all got me in the situation. All right, you want to be dropped, you drop. It's over with. It's done. Are we good? Can we go? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't sound like, he doesn't sound scared. Like, it's not what a lot of people made it seem, unless some shit happened off camera and he wiped his eyes and got his shit together. But to be honest with you, from the energy that I can pick up on this, if the Draco wasn't in the room, I don't see this necessarily going like that, bro. Gucci a big motherfucker. Gucci like 6'2", 6'3". You know what I'm saying? Nobody in that room really seems like they'd be able to stand toe to toe with him, especially since Gucci got in shape. It sounds like he knows, like, all right, I'm in a predicament. I can't beat the gun. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get on camera and be like, I am relieving Pooh Shiesty from my label. I wish him the best. Like, he's not doing none of that. He's just like, all right, you want to be dropped, you drop. Like, this video should have never got recorded, because even if they released it like, look, he dropped us, it doesn't even sound believable. Gucci is not acting for y'all. He's not doing none of that. But now, because of how viral this video has gone, and everyone's essentially like, oh yeah, Pooh Shiesty's done. His boys are done. This is over with. Fresh life sentence. You get a life sentence. You get a life sentence. Well, Pooh Shiesty's, I think, ex-lawyer, because he removed himself from the case or someone else got hired, Bradford Cohen is speaking out on the situation.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things.
Well, I don't think the video is alleged. We all saw the video. The video ain't alleged.
One is, I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that.
Well, that's kind of a no shit thing, right? They're not going to release something that they feel would work against them. But is it legal to essentially leak or release evidence? Because the fact that this came out and it's federal is crazy. Normally, somebody will get caught in the state, someone will request a body cam, and then we get to see what happened. But this video was extracted from a phone by the feds or the police and then released to the public. I don't even think there's a source as to where the video came from. It's like it was just sent, posted, and then spread. I don't even know who originally posted it. A lot of what I'm seeing is screenshots or screen recordings from TikTok. So the fact that it was released is crazy. But I mean, it's not like it would sway a jury either way, because it would still get shown in a federal courtroom. Like it would get shown in trial regardless.
Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself, because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with a cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of charging a crime.
All right, I'll be honest. This is what it sounded like when my public defender was like, "Yo, we're gonna file this that they had no legal grounds to search you, fruit of the poisonous tree, that they found the gun after stopping you illegally, and the whole case is gonna get thrown out because they can't link you to a crime if the evidence that they linked you to the crime with is found illegally because they searched you illegally." Da da da. I was like, "Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. I'm gonna beat the case." Da 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 da. And then boom, judge rejected it. You know what I'm saying? Like. The whole thing he gave you was lawyer talk. They're supposed to give you reasons to ask how you could beat this. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to tell you, yeah, nah, they're not getting away with that. Nah, they didn't do this right. Nah, they didn't do that right. That doesn't mean it works, though. Realistically. That doesn't mean that they're going to side in favor of what the lawyer is saying, you know? And it's like, at the end of the day, the lawyers are here to make you look good. That's what you're paying them for. And the lawyers are going to tell you the best possible outcomes because that's why you continue to pay them. Even though I don't think he's the current lawyer on this case, I'm just saying that's how they work.
My original argument, it's still my argument. Number 3 of my number 1, 2, and 3. One is that it's a dirty trick by the U.S. Attorney's Office to release evidence. Number 2 is that it still doesn't meet the definition. Number 3 in that realm of what is important in this alleged video is that it does not show Pooh with a weapon. Again, they
That's what I said.
said that Pooh had this AK-47, this alleged AK-47, and it doesn't show Pooh with an alleged AK-47. It shows someone else with an alleged AK-47. So there's still things in this video that still help the defense. Obviously, the video in itself, if it's proven to be the actual video, it's not something that would be exonerating in a state case and or a federal.
Okay, so what he wrote was, everyone jumps right off the bat to say this video is it, that this video is a guarantee of conviction. My opinion may be controversial, but I don't see it that way. Why? Because it still needs to meet the definition of a federal kidnapping, which it still does not meet. This indictment was rushed, it's sloppy, and whoever brought these or the charges to file should turn in their AUSA badge. Well, what is the federal definition of kidnapping? Under federal law, kidnapping is the unlawful seizure, confinement, or transportation of a person against their will, often involving ransom, reward, or other purposes, with federal jurisdiction triggered by interstate movement or special circumstance. Core definition. Federal kidnapping is defined under 18 U.S.C. 1201 as the act of unlawfully seizing, confining, inveiling, decoying, kidnapping, abducting, or carrying away and holding a person for ransom, reward, or any other purpose, except in cases where a parent takes a minor. The law covers both physical force and deceptive means used to lure or transport a victim. All right, well, how I would break this down, being the unintelligent, non-lawyer person that I am, is this fucks interstate commerce, interstate movement, interstate travel, because Gucci Mane traveled from, I believe, Atlanta to Texas, right? So that's interstate. That's going from one state to another. Now, unlawfully seizing, confining, kidnapping, abducting, and then, ransom or reward would be written off as, well, we're not letting you leave the room until you give us what we want. And what we want is you to say on video, I'm released, and for you to sign the paper. Which literally on video, they have him saying, you're released, I already signed it, and you see someone with a gun. So not letting someone leave the room.
That's kidnapping. That's kidnapping.
Is a kidnapping charge.
Facts.
You're confining somebody. Like essentially what the police do to you when they arrest you is kidnapping. It's just legal. But for you to not let someone go and hold them at gunpoint and tell them, look, we're doing this because you need to do this for us, that to me kind of meets the federal definition of fucking kidnapping. So unless Bradford Cohen knows something I don't, that's just how it looks to me. Now, a lot of people will be spooked too by this image right here that the feds uploaded of a USB drive with 8 gigabytes worth of shit. But all it is the government's response to the defendant's motion. So basically everything we went over in my last Pooh Shiesty video talking about, 8 80 or 60 something reasons as to why the feds are like, get the fuck out of here. That's all this is. It's just all the paperwork on a USB drive. And this is allegedly the latest jail photo of Pooh Shiesty. It says Pooh Shiesty is back in the headlines after a new jail photo started spreading across social media, showing the Memphis rapper smiling while wearing a yellow jail uniform and flashing his grills. The image quickly went viral with fans debating his appearance and wondering what comes next. Someone said, who he flexing on? I can go outside and buy ice cream. He can't do that. Damn. Attorney Jasmine would leave hard eyes. Somebody would say he love it in there. Yeah, he comfortable. Keep him. Man, how could you be rich and be okay with being in prison? With this mindset, keep him locked up. Now again, going over his legal situation, Pooh Shiesty, if convicted, faces a maximum sentence of life in prison, if not decades in prison. And after seeing the video that was recovered from Big 30's phone, I don't see how he isn't going to get that. Unless they offer him a plea that's too good not to take, I don't think the plea would be anything less than 10, to be honest with you. Unless they offer him a plea that he can't refuse. If he takes this to trial, I don't see how he's not going to get put away forever. And even Big 30 recording it, I mean, bro, you're literally recording a kidnapping. Hey, say this. Hey, sign this. I already said it. I already signed it. You know, let me go. It's like I don't see any way out of this. To me, looking at the definition of kidnapping, it meets the definition. To me, even though we see someone else with a Draco, they've basically confirmed everyone in that room was under Pooh Shiesty's command. So whether he had the gun or not, it doesn't really fucking matter because they're doing it on the behalf of him. It is him that's getting released from the contract, not anyone else. So everything that took place is on behalf of him. So even if he didn't have the gun, does that really make the biggest difference? I personally don't think so. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
That nigga stupid as fuck. That nigga cooked. Hold up. So Pooh Shiesty deserve life in prison. They got a Charleston White interview. Can I react to that? I might want to react to it, but I don't know. Anyways, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You did.